guess I should have started DeAndre a lot earlier than I have. I've been holding him back, but I thought our guys, I think our guys came out in the second half with a different mentality to hold Miami to 21 third quarter points, to score 41 third quarter points was impressive. We couldn't get anything going in the first half, and just a different mentality. We were attacking, we were getting downhill, we were getting to the rim. So I don't know. It was about as good a second half or good a half as we've played all year.
You mentioned the 41 third quarter points. It seemed like in the second quarter you were trying to keep your bigs on the roll and they kept getting intercepted. Did you change strategy and go somewhere else, or did something make that work?
Yeah, our video guys pulled the clips, and we were driving to pass and not to score. And that was the difference. We came out in the third quarter, we just drove to score, and we got layups. DeAndre and Kevin both got to the rim. And we saw that last time we played. They've got great presence at the rim, but what happens is they end up contesting, and we have drop-offs at the rim if they do contest. So you have to attack downhill. And in the first half, we were attacking to pass instead of score, and that was really the difference. All of those turnovers because we were trying to pass, not score.
Coach, talk about the steady hand of Jeremy Lin. He continues when he comes in. He gives us quality minutes.
Yeah, I call him the stabilizer all year, and he just changes the pace of the game. It's a little bit slower. It's more under control. He's effective getting downhill and in the paint, and we needed that tonight. We just couldn't score. He made a timely basket in the second quarter when neither team was scoring. But he's done that all year. It's kind of who he is as a 30-year-old point guard. Just understands how to get to his spots and be effective in those spots.
You mentioned multiple times previously, especially earlier in the season, that you liked Dre coming off the bench. So what went into the decision to go ahead and start him?
Just an opportunity. Both TP and Mays are out, so it's a lot easier to do it. The conversation with those two guys being healthy really wasn't in the play. But, we gave D-Ham a couple opportunities, and just coming off the loss we had the other night, a free opportunity for me to just shake it up a tad bit. And I thought both guys played well. I thought Daniel Hamilton came in and gave us effective minutes defensively. I thought he gave us effective minutes at the end of the shot clock a couple times. And Dre was just great. He was great all night, especially in the third quarter of attacking and getting downhill and making the right plays. So it's good. We're going to stay with him the entire week. As I said before the game, he's got 4 games, 4 opportunities to really this week to just hone into that position and to see if he can gain some advantage of. We've seen what he's done coming off the bench, so we'll see what he can do starting.
You had your best defensive performance of the season, 82 points allowed. What was the difference there? Was it just them missing shots? Was it a combination of both?
I'd like to take credit for us defensively. I thought our guys competed at a high level. I thought both teams, neither team scored in the first half. It was just 31%, 32% for them in the first half. So none of the shots were falling, which helps your defense. But I thought we turned it up a lot in the second half, offensively and defensively. We were scrambling around. They got a couple offensive rebounds early in the third quarter, but I thought we were scrambling around and making it hard for them to get downhill. And then obviously they were shooting a lot of threes. And as a result of us crowding the paint, they just didn't go down tonight.
How important was your rebounding, out-rebounding the 59-41 as far as making that run in the third quarter to get out to that takeaway?
Well, it's always key. This team specifically with Whiteside and Bam, any second chance opportunities that they get, helps them a lot. So to out-rebound them, to make a concerted effort to keep them off the glass, it allowed us to get out and run, which was effective for us early and again in the third quarter. But it takes away their second chance opportunities. So that's big. We've done a great job, I thought, over the past 2 to 3 weeks of rebounding. We've won a lot of games, rebounding battles, and just for where we are right now, we have to limit teams to only one shot opportunity.
Hey, Coach, whenever you take away Vince Carter's 20 years of experience, the average number of years for each player on the team is under 3, so it's a very young team. And after wins like tonight, how do you feel about where this team could be 5 or so years down the line?
The excitement is there. You start with the 2 rookies, Trey and Kevin. And Kevin was 4 for 16 from the field today, and I thought he played great. and we'll take every single shot that he got tonight because the key for him is let's get him 16 shots. I think he's that good of a shooter, and he's that capable of a shooter that if we can get him 16 shots, he's not going to be 4 for 16 many times. What we're really excited about is 7 or 8 assists tonight, 7 or 8 rebounds tonight. Like he's that versatile player as well, and you're seeing his growth. You know, probably a career high in assists tonight. He had a career high in rebounds in Cleveland. He had a career high in made threes in Indiana with 6. Like we're seeing him do a bunch of different things every night out. Trey goes 3 for 3 for 3. That part of his game is starting to come back. He's top 10, top 15 in the league in assists right now. So we have a great facilitator. We have a second facilitator in Kevin, and then John Collins, who had a quiet night tonight. He ends up 13 and 13. So there is a lot to be excited about with the young guys, and we're getting Amari back, and we'll continue to grow and develop him. But I think just looking at those 3 guys, they all start. We got 2 guys with less than 2 years of full experience that are starting and putting together wins and learning how to play together. So there's a lot to be excited about.
Coach, you're looking like Trey has finally started realizing that let me drive to the basket first, and then everything else comes with his game.
Yeah, driving to the basket for him, you know, the key is the facilitating. You know, when he gets in the paint, someone has to collapse, and I think that's where he's the most valuable for us offensively, getting in the paint, hitting John on the roll, hitting Kevin on the 3, DeAndre, all those guys, they're benefiting from his penetration and his ability to get into the paint. We don't have to settle for shots. I think throughout the year, we've been able to get the shots that we want and we're seeking. And a lot of that just starts with that downhill mentality, getting into the paint. That's what happened in the second half tonight.
Coach, 2 things up about DeAndre Bembry and his energy. How important was that for you guys to get off that fast start after what happened in Milwaukee? Number 2, you talked a lot about playing downhill. Can we expect to see more of that? Because the second half, it really seemed like that was the key.
Yeah, I say it all the time to our guys. Like we like the 3, we love the paint, we love the rim. We want to get to the rim, and getting to the rim allows you to get free throws. We haven't done a great job of being that aggressive team and getting the calls and getting to the free throw line as often as we would like. We have got downhill. We have got a lot of points in the paint. I don't know what we ended up tonight, but that's going to get us more 3s. So. Dre, you know, his explosiveness, his athleticism, he's able to get downhill, and he did that and showed that tonight. Kevin's able to get downhill, and he showed that tonight. And Trey's able to get in the paint and facilitate and find guys. So we've talked about it all year. It's a matter of executing it and staying consistent with doing that.